Can you speak about imagination? How do you see the parallels? Where do they intertwine? Scientific imagination, artistic imagination, or otherwise?
It's particularly important in astronomy because most of the things we found out about the universe were unexpected. They were surprises, they were discoveries. So the universe is a little more creative than humans are and has come up with some amazing things that we've discovered and tried to understand. So that sort of emboldens you to use your imagination, because whatever you can imagine, the universe may well have already created. And so it's a liberation to use imagination. And as you point out, imagination is what binds all the different disciplines together. So creativity and art and science, I think, are fundamentally the same thing. The stereotype of science is that it's not very creative. It's just mechanistic and working through equations and applying strict rules to things. And that's sort of, there's part of that for sure. But it's also got some imagination involved. I mean, then Kepler's a good example. That was the first science fiction, you might argue. A lot of people were trying to use their imagination to understand the universe before we had it. The exoplanets were discovered 40 or so years ago. And before that, space artists were imagining exoplanets and life on other worlds. Just, we didn't have the capability to look for those places yet. And then the science started to catch up. Einstein had that great quote. There are a lot of things attributed to him, or not actually things he said, but he did say imagination is more important than knowledge. And that's a pretty profound statement. Scientists have used their imagination sometimes to solve very hard problems. I mean, a good example from physics that goes into astronomy are thought experiments. And thought experiments, they go back to the Greeks. They go back to the beginning of science. The Greeks didn't have experimental tools, of course. They had no telescopes, no microscopes. But they used thought experiments to try and make arguments about whether the universe was finite or infinite, about whether atoms were real. Very profound questions. And then into the 20th century, astronomers or physicists especially are still using thought experiments. They're using them to work with the new and mysterious and strange quantum theory to try and understand the nature of reality. So those are still profound questions that haven't properly been answered. So thought experiments is it's just a tool of science, but it immediately involves imagination, because you're trying to imagine an experiment that may not even be possible, or might be possible in 100 years, because you think it might tell you something important about the universe.